To the delighted shrieks of the crowd outside, a gaggle of celebrities, many of them from Asia, in Dior's huge tent where the label's showing its summer 2023 ready-to-wear collection. But what's most striking here is the decor, a cave designed by artist Eva Jospin, made from recycled cardboard.
It's a material that we're familiar with. It's banal, extremely common. Sometimes something you'd throw out. And then the cardboard box. It's like the philosopher Emanuele Coccia would say. It's like a home for things. It's true that we receive lots of different things in cardboard boxes, which is both a good and bad thing. I also like the idea to work with a quite fragile material, as if it were the most precious raw material in the world, and by taking great care, by taking our time, we present it in a way that subverts the material. By that, I mean that we recognize it. But at the same time, it's been completely transformed. So it's a bit like this humble material that you can use to fill the gap when you can't manage to get marble or bronze or something like that. So from the get-go, it was a material that gave us a certain amount of freedom.
Maria-Grazia Chiuri's tribute to the Black Queen, Catherine de Médicis, is a Baroque affair. Originally Italian, she had 10 children, was a widow for 30 years, and was one of the first women to rule over France.
I was super interested in history because I want to celebrate also everything is in common between Paris, French and Italy. So I think she was the first that she understood the power of fashion. She used immediately clothes to define her rules. She decided to dress herself in black. Was a way also to express her royalty. Was a moment where I really like to reflect how much in the past fashion was close also with the idea of power. For me it's strange because I have an idea of fashion more about freedom, less about power, but I think it's important to reflect about it.
So how does that trickle down to the collection? A recreation of the interior workings of a garment, some of the lace updated with 3D embroidery, and the repurposing of the corset that Catherine de Médicis used to wear.
She created also the corset, but this corset that I did was really an accessory that you can use in different way, and is not so construction bustier, but is really an object that is like as an accessory at the hand.
An energetic, upbeat show which went down a storm.
I feel really amazing and such a beautiful show, so it's an honor to watch this show, so I was so excited and I felt really good, yeah.
If the South Korean visitors were impressed by the French scene, the opposite is also true. Former ballet dancer Victor Weinsanto is the young talent behind a line of clothes for the avatars of the K-pop group Lightsum.
I love K-pop. I'm really happy about this project. You can see it downstairs. It's a huge opportunity for me to make something for the metaverse. It's a great collaboration, and I'm really pleased to be seeing it now with everyone else.
Team spirit is the watchword then, as Victor Weinsanto includes fellow designers and friends in his runway show wearing their own creations. Charles de Villemorin, Florentin and Kevin of the Egon Lab label, artist Michaela Stark, and Vincent Pressiat.
It's like a manifesto saying, we're all friends, we're all doing the same job, but we're doing it differently. We're all inspired by each other, I think, in the best possible way. So we're trying to show that we're all pals. No, we're not even showing it, we're doing it. It's basically like being on a school holiday camp. It's a mutual love of each other. It's how we did the casting, in fact. Lots of designers, artists, we wanted to show this new generation, to show this attitude that's no longer about trying to hold back the competition so that you can be the star on your own. You know, in the 1990s, it was a lot like that. It was really. Whereas now, everything's about sharing. I think that's crazy. I'm like, you go for it, darling. Because you know, I have my show tomorrow. I shouldn't even be here, to be honest, but I came for my friend.
And so what about tomorrow's show?
Ah, it's Marilyn Monroe meets Iggy Pop.
Voilà. Preview.
Glamour, perhaps as an antidote to the dark mood of the moment, what with the war in Ukraine, climate crisis, inflation and fake news scandals.
Yes, with everything else that is going on at the moment, we need to stick together. We can't be divided. Of course, it's just common sense, I think.
With the luxury sector on the up and a young guard buoyed by creative energy, it definitely looks to be a case of so far, so good.